Aidan O'Brien's with us now. Aidan's just seen Delacroix complete a double for the yard in the PW McGrath Memorial Ballysack Stakes. Might as well start with Delacroix, Aidan. Did you see everything you were hoping to see from him there today?
Yeah, very happy. Gary, he was very green last year in his runs. He was green again today, but Ryan was very happy with him. He had a lovely position, lovely draw. Ryan felt he learned plenty, but he said there's loads to come from him. He's a fine, big, powerful, strong horse, so no, couldn't be happier really.
This is obviously a long-established Derby trial. Do you think he is every inch a Derby type?
We always thought he was. Last year he was a little bit slow to get together. He got beat a few times, but we always felt there was a lot in there. Always thought he was going to be a middle distance horse, and yeah, we still think the same.
Plenty of time to get another run in. Would you be keen to let him out again before Epsom?
I think so. Like obviously the Derrenstown would be, you'd hope, the place to come with him. He should have learned plenty again today, and he looks like he's going to get the trip very well.
And Aidan, everybody seems to still feel the Lion in Winter is your number one Derby horse if he's obviously hale and hearty come Epsom time. Is that the way you view it as well?
Yeah, well, he won his maiden at Curra and then he won in York, so he's a seed of stars, so you would I suppose expect that he would step up going up in distance. So the plan with him is to go to the Dante. The Dante I think is 4 or 5 weeks before the Derby this year, so it should work in lovely. Usually for us it's a little bit close if we had to travel, but it should be perfect this year.
I thought Henri Matisse did really well to win earlier on, came from a long way off the pace. How much improvement do you reckon there could be in him off that?
There's a lot, yeah, he was, there's a lot. We were very happy with everything he was doing. He likes to take his time, he likes a nice bit of ground. The pace was on, we were a little bit worried about that he was going to be fit enough for that. Fractions were very quick early, and I think it was a second below standard, so it was a good trial and they went hard. Looking at him, he'll appreciate going up to a mile. No, so I think you couldn't be happier really.
I suppose there were other horses that came out of your media, Dave, commanded more headlines than him, but he's achieved an awful lot. He's going to be a serious Guineas contender. Is that where we'll see him next?
Yeah, I think so. That's what we always thought he was, whether it would be Newmarket or France, and then the Curra after that, Ascot after that. We always felt that he was going to be a miler, but Ryan thought today like there was a chance that he could even get further.
Exactly, came up a little bit short in the fillies race. Just, I suppose, ran around a little bit late on and the winner crossed her a touch as well. But performance-wise, we are happy enough?
Yeah, no, very happy. She was drawn wide and she had a penalty and they went very hard. Ours have been only half speeding at home. They haven't been taken off the bridle yet. So she would have probably found that a little bit strange for her, but no, we're very happy. Ryan said that she would love going up to a mile. Very happy. I know we're very happy. The winner looked a very smart filly also.
And Aidan, you've got a few coming up in the handicap, the 3-year-old handicap up next. Any of those you feel you've got a nice few pounds up your sleeve?
Yeah, we think Jack's horse is enough a nice mark. He's claiming off, and we think Wayne's horse is a solid stayer that could improve any amount, and we think Ryan's horse is a nice middle distance type horse, so and could be nicely handicapped as well. But it's a lovely race to start them, and obviously they're running off of last year's mark, so it will be interesting, and we think especially in that ground we'll find out plenty about them.
And Aidan, final question, obviously much different conditions today to those we had at the Curra yesterday, but in terms of how Camille, Pissarro and Officer performed in the Gladness, were you pretty pleased the way they finished off?
Yeah, no, very happy with both. Obviously it's never ideal 3-year-olds going in again, older horses, but we had 4 very high class wooden Basset colts, and we didn't think that we could start them all first time in the Guineas, and we just decided to start leaving them start on their trials. Originally we were going to wait a little bit longer, but they came, and rather than giving them a racecourse gallop, the races were there, and that's why we started them. No, very happy with him. Ran a lovely race 20 years ago, or even further, frightening really. I remember we ran Giant's Causeway in the Guineas, or in the Gladness, and he won, and trained him hard for it, and we gave him a hard race to win. Then because of that he got beat in the 2 Guineas, so we were very conscious of that, and that was very much on our mind, and kind of Ryan was kind of always only going to go for 90% yesterday. With that in mind, that we'd rather him get beat and come forward from the race than winning and have a grueler. So we were very conscious of that, and in soft ground against an older horse, and a 3-year-old can have a baby 3-year-old can have a very hard time. So we were very happy with him. Wayne's horse was only having a second run, so we were delighted with him. He was out by himself, and looked like he's a classy type horse as well. So really couldn't be happier and get beat, if you know what I mean. So he seems to have come out of his race well. So yeah, we look at some of the Guineas with him next.
Hey, we better let you go. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Pleasure, Gary. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.